Wonder what it feels like to have a superpower. Well, in short, it feels amazing, especially when you are a fan of My Hero Academia. It's pretty challenging to come up with the best quirks featured in Hero Academia, but you don't have to worry. It's fine now. Why? Because I'm here with the top 10 quirks in Hero Academia. Let's get into it right away. Starting from number 10, we have the Brainwashing quirk possessed by Hitoshi Shinzo, a serious guy studying at UA High School. His quirk allows him to manipulate anyone as long as they respond to his set things. It's quite a powerful quirk that messes directly with the brain of the enemy. At first, his quirk was basic, so he couldn't force people under his command to do something that required advanced brain functions. But gradually he managed to upgrade his quirk into the point he could command people to talk about their secrets. Shinzo can even mimic other people's voices by using artificial voice cords that further help him in brainwashing. In his battle against Midoriya, the protagonist of the series, he gave him a tough time by using his quirk, which again shows that Shinzo's quirk is not something to mess with easily. Coming up on number 9, we have the Black Hole quirk possessed by Einan Kurose, also known as 13. She is a pro hero at UA High School, working in the rescue division. Einan comes off as a kind and calculated lady perfect for critical operations. Her quirk enables her to create black holes with suction effects that are very dangerous as they can literally turn anything to dust. Her quirk receives less spotlight because she doesn't use it to fight people, as it can kill people instantly. That's why she takes pride in saving people rather than killing them. Basically, Einan's quirk is connected with her fingertips, as she is able to create black holes from her fingertips. She wears an astronaut costume that perfectly fits the nature of her quirk, but honestly, it does hide her pretty face, which is kind of disappointing. On number 8, we have the DK quirk, which is kind of unpleasant. It's possessed by Tomura Shigaraki, a major antagonist and leader of the League of Villains. He comes off as an eccentric guy who likes to take control of things around him. His quirk allows him to disintegrate anything, whether it's organic or not. Shigaraki must grab the target with all his 5 fingers to activate his deadly quirk. His costume seems creepy as it includes many hands from top to bottom. However, the real tragedy is that all these hands belong to his family members, whom he accidentally killed when he manifested this quirk for the first time. Shigaraki's quirk was already powerful, but he decided to go for a surgery that made his quirk even more devastating. Aside from his quirk, he has enhanced speed and strength that further allows him to use his quirk effectively. It's important to note that Shigaraki doesn't like to use his quirk much because it might drain him physically or something else. Coming on number 7, we have the Fold-A-Body quirk possessed by Shinya Kamihara, also known as Ninja Hero, Edgeshot, a powerful pro hero. He's pretty intelligent as he closely observes the movements of his enemies before initiating an operation. Shinya's quirk is very durable as it allows him to turn his body and limbs into long, sharp threads capable of piercing through everything. His way of operating and living is similar to a ninja. That's why he's referred to as Ninja Hero. Moreover, his fancy outfit also supports his ninja demeanor. Shinya has strengthened his quirk to the point that he can transform into razor threads faster than the speed of sound, giving his enemies no moment to spare. Fold-A-Body is a dynamic offensive quirk that makes Edgeshot a great asset in a variety of circumstances. On number 6, we have the Explosion quirk possessed by Katsuki Bakugo, a short-tempered guy aspiring to become a pro hero. He comes off as an overconfident and rude person who likes to mock and bully his peers. His quirk enabled him to secrete nitroglycerin, a highly flammable fluid, which he ignites to create powerful explosions. To be honest, Bakugo's character and quirk seem to fit a villain very well, adding to his wild nature. Despite all these things, he still takes pride in being a hero and helps his comrades in critical situations. He wears a flashy costume that suits him perfectly. Bakugo's primary equipment is called Grenadier Bracers, which stores nitroglycerin secreted by his body. Once it's full, he can unleash a destructive blast that can even destroy a building. Moreover, he uses the explosions to fly as well, which shows that his quirk can be used in different ways. Coming on number 5, we have the manifest quirk possessed by Tamaki Amajiki, an introverted guy studying at UA High School. He comes off as a shy guy who can't keep his calm in a crowd. His quirk is quite interesting as it allows him to transform his body into parts of animals he has eaten, like after eating an octopus. He can turn his hands into long tentacles, which reminds us of Parasite. However, he is able to transform his body parts into those animals only that are not yet digested into his body. At first, Tamaki was able to change only one body part at a time, but gradually he managed to master the ability of his quirk. Now, he can transform his body parts into body parts of multiple animals. He wears a robe outfit equipped with many pockets that he uses to store various insects and food items. On number 4, we have the Overhaul quirk possessed by Kai Chisaki, a psycho villain with insane powers. He is most commonly known as Overhaul, the same name as his quirk. Kai makes his first debut in episode 63 of My Hero Academia and shakes most of the heroes with his abilities. His quirk allows him to assemble and disassemble anything in any form he deems fit, whether it's organic or not. He must touch the target in order to activate his quirk. Kai kills humans by horrifically scattering them. Moreover, he's able to heal himself or any other person thanks to his Overhaul quirk. He comes off as an antisocial guy who likes to restore the world to its former self, where supernatural abilities like quirks never existed. Kai is very unpredictable, as he kills his villain comrades without a second thought if they happen to contradict his ways and views. Coming on number 3, we have the Rewind quirk possessed by Eri, a quiet girl who ended up becoming an experimental subject of Kai Chisaki. At first, she was a kind and cheerful girl living everyday life with her family, but a tragic accident deprived her of all these things. Upon manifesting a quirk, Eri unintentionally erased her father out of existence, and her mother abandoned her because of it. Her quirk allows her to return organic things to their former state by rewinding time. By using this ability, Eri can also heal injuries that make her a valuable asset for villains like Kai. She has a small horn on her forehead, which is the source of her quirk. It's important to know that Eri can't just use her quirk all the time, because she has to store power before it can be used. On number 2, we have the legendary one-for-all quirk possessed by Toshinori Yagi, renowned as All Might. He is the most powerful hero in the history of humanity, as he achieved the title of number 1 pro hero. Whether it's strength, speed, or raw power, All Might prevails in all of them. His quirk allows him to boost his physical stats to the point he becomes overpowered to a superhuman level. All Might's quirk is unique because it can be transferred to another person. It can be handed down even to an average person without any prior powers, which is quite interesting. His existence proves to be the true face of all heroes, as he genuinely cares for people around him to the point he is willing to sacrifice himself for their protection. There is quite a history behind this quirk, as originally it was a simple transferable quirk, but later it got merged with the power stockpiling quirk, leading to the creation of the one-for-all quirk. At number 1, we have the All-for-One quirk possessed by the main villain of My Hero Academia, known as All-for-One. He comes off as an arrogant and selfish man who likes to rule other people from the shadows. His quirk is the counterpart of the one-for-all quirk, as instead of passing down, it steals quirks from other people. However, it can also be used to pass down stolen quirks to other people. He's able to deprive people of power by taking their quirk. He formed the Villain League to fight the Hero Association. All Might managed to defeat him several times, but he broke out of jail to continue his world domination plan. So guys, this is it for today's video. We hope you like our list of Best Hero Academia quirks. We would like to know your thoughts about the most potent quirks in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more anime-oriented content. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.